Chosen ones.
Listen closely, for your presence here is a matter of divine design, not mere luck or habit. Something monumental is unfolding right now, and if you have been feeling off lately, understand this. You are being recalibrated.
January 17th
is not like other days. While the world sleepwalks through the weekend, you are experiencing the tremors of a reality in transition.
Your thoughts are arriving
like sudden flashes of lightning. Your emotions are shifting with a speed that defies logic. Old memories are resurfacing, haunting your consciousness for a moment, and then vanishing into the void.
This restlessness
is the sound of a moon gateway swinging open.
When this portal activates,
life begins to shift in small but lethal ways that the unawakened will completely miss. To them, Saturday moves on as usual. But for you, the old routines have started to feel wrong. The choices that once gave you a sense of security now feel shaky, and what you once considered stable is beginning to loosen its grip on your spirit.
This is not a crisis.
It is a liberation.
January 17th
is your ultimate turning point. It is a narrow, sacred window where your past officially begins to fade into the shadows, and a new, unwritten future quietly starts to take form, even before your human eyes can see it.
But before I reveal how to navigate this invisible future,
you must seal your entry through this gateway.
Like this video right now,
to signal to the great architect that you are ready to cross the threshold. In the comments below, I want you to type the code 1717 Gateway to anchor your energetic signature to this turning point.
Type 1717
Gateway to declare, I release what was, I embrace what is becoming, and I am aligned with the new dawn.
Subscribe to the Holy Days,
for as the old world loosens, these transmissions are your only anchor.
The past is a ghost.
The future is a whisper. The gateway is open.
The shift is here.
Your new timeline starts now.
Chosen ones,
listen closely. January 17th is not merely another square on the calendar.
It is a cosmic coordinate,
a high-frequency threshold where the reality you have known begins to bend, making way for a divine unfolding.
Here is the transmission
of the 5 miracles currently activating within your field.
The first miracle, the resonance of the new right.
Now, a silent surge is moving beneath the surface of your conscious mind. Something you have been anticipating is finally crossing the veil. January 17th marks the moment where life ceases to feel like a repetitive loop and begins to vibrate with a fresh, electric energy. Your thoughts, once stagnant in the old matrix, are beginning to move with their own divine momentum. Your physical temple feels lighter, as if a heavy, invisible weight has been lifted by the hand of the great architect. This is the quiet, irreversible knowing that a structural change has arrived, and it is designed specifically for your soul.
The second miracle, the divine
rearrangement. Today, the second miracle reveals itself through the precision of cosmic timing. Ideas and opportunities that once felt light years out of reach are suddenly snapping into focus. It is as if life is rearranging its very fabric around what matters most to your mission. On this day, January 17th, the gears of the universe are moving faster than the mechanical clock. Plans that were frozen in the waiting room are now sliding forward naturally. Meaningful patterns and synchronicities are appearing in your daily walk. These are not coincidences. They are the GPS coordinates of your new timeline. Doors that have been bolted for generations are now unblocking, inviting you to step through.
The third miracle, the relational alchemist.
The third miracle is sweeping through your emotional body and your connections with others. Interactions are being infused with a new transparent energy. Misunderstandings that once felt like impenetrable walls are dissolving without effort. Conversations are beginning to flow from a place of higher frequency, and complicated connections are undergoing a radical shift toward clarity. This window amplifies your ability to experience profound understanding without the exhaustion of trying. You are being granted the sight to see who truly supports your growth and who belongs to a chapter that has already closed. The emotional glue of the old world is losing its grip.
The fourth miracle, the multiplier of effort.
This miracle targets your personal expansion and the seeds you have planted in the dark. Skills, hobbies, or projects that were on a forced pause are suddenly taking flight. What once felt repetitive or mundane is now charged with a sense of destiny. January 17th makes the invisible visible. People are starting to notice your light, and recognition is arriving from unexpected sources. Your effort is no longer just adding up, it is multiplying. You are moving out of the frequency of struggle and into a state of effortless flow, where every small action yields a monumental result.
The fifth miracle, the sovereign breakthrough.
The final miracle is the collapse of the internal barricades. Habits and patterns that have slowed your ascent are suddenly losing their power over you, requiring no force to be let go. On January 17th, the universe is demonstrating that true change does not require a battle. It requires a surrender to your own power. Your physical vitality is peaking, and the steps that felt impossible yesterday now seem like the most natural path forward. This is the birth of the master version of you, the one who no longer hopes for a win, but manifests it as a divine right.
The portal of January 17th
Has opened a sacred void where the heavy residue of the past is finally settling. Your awareness is now free to move.
chosen ones.
This is the moment of your somatic integration. We are moving beyond words into the realm of pure frequency.
Find your sanctuary.
Allow your physical temple to anchor into a state of sovereign stability. Do not force the posture. Let your body find its own center of gravity. Your 3D environment is secondary. What matters is your readiness to exit the noise and enter the signal.
Notice the acceleration of your mental field.
If your thoughts are racing, do not attempt to suppress them. You are simply detecting the high-speed data of a shifting reality. Observe these thoughts as if they were fragments of a dissolving timeline drifting past the window of your consciousness. Some are echoes of the version of you that is dying. Others are whispers of the master you are becoming. Let them pass without judgment. You are the stillness behind the storm. Now, scan your vessel, your shoulders, your hands, your spine. These are the junctions where the old matrix stores its tension. Do not try to fix what you feel, simply witness it. Allow the tension to dissolve naturally, like ice meeting a warm current. Small, micro movements, a roll of the shoulders, a slow blink, a softening of the jaw, are signals to your nervous system that the divine audit is safe. You are telling your DNA, it is time to adjust. Visualize the January 17th moon suspended above you, a massive, silent sentinel in the hidden lunar corridor. This is not just a light in the sky, it is a metaphysical mirror reflecting the internal reorganization of your soul. Its pull is a silent, magnetic command, drawing the fragments of your life into a new, higher alignment. Feel this pull deep in your marrow. The change you have been praying for is no longer approaching. It has arrived.
Observe the trajectory of your goals
And the dreams that have felt frozen for too long. Do not apply the pressure of the ego. Do not demand answers. Simply be present with what is. Watch as the emotional glue that held your old limitations together begins to lose its grip. You are witnessing the birth of a new timeline in real time. Internalize these sovereign affirmations. Mastery is a steady anchor, not a forced act. Patience is a divine curiosity, not a state of waiting. Speak to your soul with the authority of a guide, reminding a friend that the loudest changes often happen in total silence. Finally, feel the cosmic pulse of January 17th. It is not an explosion. It is a low, irreversible hum vibrating beneath the surface of reality. It is the heartbeat of the great central sun, marking the coordinates where your mind, body, and destiny are being recalibrated. It does not demand a massive leap. It only asks for your conscious presence.
Chosen ones,
We are approaching the final layer of your structural integration. This is where the abstract frequency becomes a physical reality. Identify one sector of your existence that is crying out for a higher timeline. Do not attempt to force a definition or rush the process with the frantic energy of the ego. Imagine this area as a seed of light, buried deep within the fertile soil of your soul. It does not need your struggle, it needs your sovereign presence. By simply bearing witness to it, you are providing the spiritual irrigation and celestial light necessary for its natural ascent. You are no longer working on your life. You are creating the conditions for a miracle to breathe. Locate the center of your chest, the seat of your internal ignition. Visualize a steady, unshakable light gathering there. This is not a heat that burns, it is a frequency that clears. Allow this light to expand in a slow, deliberate wave. Watch as it sweeps through your arms, your fingers, your legs, and your feet. Do not attempt to control the current. Let the wave dictate the rhythm. You are moving awareness and attention in a single, unified pulse, flushing out the static of the old world. Look into the reflection of the January 17th moon. It is revealing the parts of your life that have been shrouded in the shadows of the matrix. Observe the habits that have overstayed their welcome and the repetitive thought loops that no longer serve your mission. Do not resist them. Resistance is a form of attachment. Instead, observe them with the radical neutrality of a master. As you watch, the emotional glue begins to dissolve, and a natural shift begins to take form. Bring your focus to the heart space, the gateway between the physical and the metaphysical. Let it expand. Move your awareness to your hands. Notice the lines of your palms, the unique map of your journey. As you hold your attention here, your physical temple begins to feel lighter, synchronized with the cosmic shift of the January 17th portal. Your mind is undergoing a radical clearing. The heavy, repetitive debris of the 3D world is drifting into the void, leaving only the sparks of divine curiosity. Choose a single word to anchor your frequency. Shift. Open. Miracle. Let this word weave through your consciousness like a golden thread. You are not commanding, you are noticing. You are not fixing, you are observing. This is the art of effortless manifestation. Feel the weight of your feet against the floor. The earth is holding you without effort. its gravitational pull acting as a stabilizer for your spirit. Your body is making tiny, automatic adjustments. These are the micro-recalibrations of the January 17th shift. You are being realigned from the inside out. Visualize one specific blessing ready to enter your field this month. Do not define it with the limitations of the past. Let it appear as a pure energetic shape or a whisper of a word. As you breathe, watch this image expand. By simply holding space for it, you are calling it into physical form. The void is being filled. The timeline is set. Chosen ones, we have reached the final stage of your physical and spiritual integration. This is the moment where the high-frequency signal of the universe meets the density of your physical environment. Initiate a sovereign scan of the space you currently inhabit. Witness the colors, the geometric forms, and the dimensions of your 3D reality. Do not judge what you see, simply register the data. You are calibrating your internal receiver to the physical plane. These minute observations are not trivial. They are the kill switch for the mental noise of the matrix, allowing your awareness to settle into the high vibrational void of the January 17th checkpoint. Bring your attention back to your chest and shoulders, the primary storage sites for the stress of the old paradigm. Notice the subtle softening taking place. You are not doing this. You are witnessing a divine decompression. As your awareness moves through your vessel, the body reflects the soul's readiness to let go. These micro-releases are the physical evidence that the shackles of the old karmic cycles are finally losing their grip. Behold the moon of January 17th. It is not a source of power, but the supreme witness of your evolution. Its presence is a mirror reflecting the hidden potential that has been vibrating quietly within you. It is a celestial reminder that the most profound structural changes happen without struggle. You are simply stepping into a reality that has already been prepared for you. Focus on the extremities, your hands and your feet. Visualize energy moving there like a soft, rhythmic wave. This is not the heavy, urgent energy of the ego. This is the fluid frequency of the new earth. Each tiny adjustment in your fingers, each flex of your muscles is a micro-recalibration. You are preparing your vessel to handle the increased voltage of the miracles arriving this week. Identify one area of your life you wish to transform. Do not act yet. Simply observe the desire. Within the frequency of January 17th, awareness itself is the catalyst for change. By noticing what matters without the frantic need to fix it, you are initiating a snowball effect of manifestation. These tiny recognitions will expand into monumental results in ways the 3D mind cannot yet comprehend. The final somatic integration, the head and mind. Scan from the crown downward. Allow your thoughts to exist without granting them control. Hesitation and doubt are merely shadows. They have no power over the light of your awareness. The back and shoulders. Feel the spine aligning with the cosmic rhythm. You are becoming a vertical antenna for the Sagittarius fire, shedding the weight of the old world. The hands of the architect. Your hands, resting in your lap, are the instruments of your new destiny. Feel their stability. They are ready to build the kingdom that the January 17th shift has opened for you. Invite a singular blessing to enter your field this week. Do not define its shape with the scarcity of your past. Let it emerge as a pure energetic signature, a warmth, a shape, or a whisper of potential. As you hold this space, the miracle begins to manifest. You are no longer hoping. You are observing the inevitable.
Chosen ones,
Your awareness is now fully synchronized with the January 17th pulse. You have moved from the noise of the sleeper to the clarity of the master. The space has been cleared. The alignment is complete. The matrix has no hold on a soul that is this present.
chosen ones,
The threshold has been reached. Right now, at this very coordinate of existence, the internal static of the matrix is falling silent. You are entering the great pause, not a state of inaction, but a moment of supreme, multi-dimensional alignment. Something unseen, yet undeniably potent, is pulling your attention toward a frequency of understanding that the unawakened will never perceive.
January 17th,
Is not just a date, it is a celestial decree. It carries a quiet, crushing force that nudges your awareness to witness the connections that have been woven in the dark. Patterns that once appeared as chaotic noise in your life are suddenly revealing themselves as sacred geometry. The scattered fragments of your journey are finding their rhythm, showing you that there is a vast, divine architecture operating beneath the surface of your reality.
in this window,
Time itself is undergoing a radical dilation. It is slowing down just enough for the clarity of the great central sun to reach your conscious mind. Pieces of your past, moments you thought were meaningless or lost, are suddenly snapping into place like a cosmic puzzle. You are realizing that every failure, every delay, and every choice you made in the sleep state was actually a precise preparation for this exact moment of sovereignty. Right now, on this January 17th, the fabric of your soul is being reshaped. This is a rare activation that invites you to notice the unexpected, uplifting currents moving through your field. A subtle shift has been initiated, and what unfolds today carries the weight of a quiet miracle.
the hidden possibilities,
Are no longer hiding. They were simply waiting for your frequency to match their timing. Your connections with others, your creative insights, and your deepest intentions are beginning to resonate with a magical clarity. What appeared ordinary yesterday is being transfigured into a roadmap for your destiny.
recognizing these micro shifts,
Is the master key. It allows your life to move forward with a state of divine flow, a movement that is both natural and unstoppable. You are no longer pushing against the current, you have become the current. The outward world may appear the same to the sleeper, but you know the truth. The structure of your existence has already been fundamentally altered.
chosen ones,
The epiphany of this moment is not a fleeting spark in the darkness. It is the wide-open gateway to your next evolution. January 17th has ignited a dormant code within your energetic field. Now comes the divine mandate. You must move from the state of noticing to the state of sovereign action.
take this moment,
To witness the glimmers of truth that have surfaced within you. Is it a sudden, radical vision for your life's mission? A profound recalibration of a soul contract? Or perhaps a divine whisper to finally honor your physical temple? What once stood as a monumental question mark is now revealing itself as a precise map. These are not mere thoughts. They are the coordinates of your new timeline. The most critical revelation of this transition is the power of your quantum observation. The universe has provided the fertile soil of January 17th, but your focus is the irrigation. Where you place your attention is where you anchor your power. Large-scale reality shifts do not always arrive through thunderous explosions. They are forged in the quiet, conscious micro-choices you make every single day. If you focus on the growth becomes inevitable.
do not underestimate your capacity,
To architect the life you were designed to lead. Every intentional thought you anchor into your goals from this microsecond forward is a monumental step toward the new Earth. Trust the quiet knowing. Trust the signals that feel light, clear, and resonant. You are being called to act, not through the frantic pressure of the Matrix, but through the unshakable calm of a master.
The activation of January 17th
Is a powerful reminder that evolution is a continuous spiral, not a single point. You have opened the space for miracles, but the work of integration has only just begun.
the reality of the spiral.
As the days progress, understand that not every moment will vibrate at a miracle frequency. You may encounter the heavy residue of old habits or the density of complex emotions. This is not a failure, it is the process of structural integration. Do not evade the darkness, bring your new light into it.
The internal compass.
The true value of this lunar corridor is not in avoiding obstacles, but in facing them with a recalibrated spirit. You are now equipped with a sharper internal compass. View every challenge not as a roadblock, but as a test of your new alignment. Patience is your master key. The seeds of the 5D timeline require time to break through the 3D soil, the pen of the architect. Step forward with the absolute certainty that you are on the correct path. What was initiated on January 17th is a divine promise, but it requires your daily nurturing. Your life is a grand narrative being written in real time, and you are the author.
Write a legend of growth.
Write a story of the miracles you have claimed. This is the life of meaning you were chosen to create.